What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Growth by Shawn podcast. Today, I am going to keep it short and sweet. Many of my clients have benefited from this. The world as a collective can benefit from this. It's meditation, stillness. In a world where we are overstimulated right now, we need to come back to ourselves more than anything. I just want to walk you through a few easy steps in order to make your meditation practice easier, more fulfilling, and something that you can actually stick to. So, first, I want to go over why it is important. What happens is when you go into a meditation or a stillness where it's just you and your thoughts, and all you're looking to do is let go of those thoughts and come back to nothingness, you are putting yourself into a relaxed state. When you are in a relaxed state, you make better decisions. Think about this. If you're fighting with your husband or wife and it's very reactive, it's back and forth, you say things that you don't always mean. If you put yourself into a more relaxed state where if your husband or wife yelled at you, blah, 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 you sat, listened, took a breath in, took a breath out, and then responded, I bet you it would be a much different response. Think about the government. What happens? They place fear into our society. When we place fear, we put ourselves into a fight or flight state. When you're in a fight or flight state, you make poor decisions. So, do you want to create your reality, or do you want to allow someone else to create your reality? It's also about the intention. Go in with the intention of being still, letting go, and not having judgment of the experience. Many of us go in with expectations. I need my meditation to be this crazy out-of-world experience where I'm tapping into my third eye and I'm astro projecting onto Mars. That's not necessarily, you're not always going to just get into this crazy flow state. Every single person is different as well. You're not going to have the same experience as I'm going to have. So, to help get you into a meditation practice, the easiest thing for myself and many of my clients, you can do this. There's hundreds of different ways, right? I want to walk through just two. The first one is I love to do a Wim Hof breathing first. This, I prefer just doing mouth breathing as opposed to nose breathing. So you can do, there's 10-minute guided Wim Hofs, there's 20-minute, 30-minute XYZ. He's got a whole app on it. All you're doing is you're regulating your nervous system to put yourself into a more relaxed state, into a parasympathetic state. So I'll link that in the bio here. And then I will go into the meditation. So I'll put on solfeggio frequencies. These are different frequencies that help our brain relax. So by just listening to these and focusing on your breath, start with 5 minutes. So the whole exercise is just 10 to 15 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes. Can you spare 10 to 20 minutes? Of course you can. So just start there. And then whatever happens, happens. Because we get caught in this, well, I'm not good at meditating, because you haven't done it enough. You need to practice. That's all it is. It's about the consistency. The first time you go to the gym versus the 100th time you go to the gym is a lot different. The first time you meditate versus the 100th time, it's a lot different. So go in, go without judgment, go with just the intention of being still, focusing on the breath, all right? and then you will be able to progress from there. This is a very just beginner. Put yourself into a relaxed state and see what happens. The other thing that you can do that I love as well, don't even start with the breath work. Don't throw on the solfeggio or solfeggio, I don't even know how you pronounce it, frequencies. All you put on is nothing, okay? You set a timer on your phone, 5 minutes, and all you're gonna do is just gonna sit on your bed, sit on the floor, XYZ, and just sit there for 5 minutes. And that's it. Just do nothing. Whatever thoughts come in, thoughts come in. They filter in, they filter out. XYZ. But when you can learn to have no inputs at all and find stillness, your life will begin to change day, over week, over month, over year. Guys, I hope this is just a helpful beginner meditation that you can take into your own life in order to be less reactive and more responsive. As always, thank you guys for listening. If you have not done so already, please give this podcast a 5-star review on Apple, Spotify. Write a review. Let me know how I am doing on the show. And if you have not, make sure you subscribe. Thanks, guys.